Where's Anna?
She's using the phone in Dr. Hardy's office.
Well, I hope she's calling headquarters.
Yeah, she's getting extra protection for the entrances and the exits of the hospital.
Okay, that's good. Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, the mob will be forced to act.
Well, no self-respecting criminal wants to lose face.
I'm glad you can joke about this. I mean, I'm the one that has to figure out a way to protect Anna and Robin.
I'm not taking this lightly. I have a plan to help do just that.
What is it?
I have a few loose ends to tie up first.
I hope it's a little better than that tactic you used on Frisco and Felicia.
Believe me, Robert, I'm sure my plan will work.
Well, that's not good enough. I need proof before I start playing about with Anna and Robin's safety.
Thank you. There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. I've got more protection for Robin.
What about you?
Well, there's a car and a driver coming to pick me up shortly, and I'll be going home.
All right, just make sure you vary your schedules, change routes, routines, all of the above.
I will. I've thought of everything.
Perhaps you have, in which case I shall go home and see our daughter.
See you later.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Such mixed feelings about what you've done, you know. I'm very proud of you and I love you for it. But I'm terribly worried.
I'm not worried. I know you'll protect me.
I will. Yes, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe and sound so we can spend the rest of our lives together.
I pray to God you're right.
You busy?
You can always make room for friends.
Well, I'm glad I'm still on the list.
Oh, in fact, you're at the top of that list. Now, to what do I owe this pleasure,
What can you tell me about Dick Lavery's decision to turn state's evidence?
Only what I read in the papers.
You didn't know he was planning to do it.
No, that was a shock, as everyone else was at that press conference.
You mean Robert didn't let on?
I'm not sure that Robert even knew.
Everybody around here knows something that I don't know. I mean, I'm supposed to be the one that's with a job to stay on top of the news.
But Tiffany, I wish I could help you, but there's nothing really I can tell you.
Well, Robert knows something, and he's not talking.
I'm sure he tells you exactly what he can.
I'm not so sure about this, Sean. You know, he's promised me scoops that I'm not getting. Sounds like the story of my life these days.
What does that mean?
Well, it's just one more man leading me on with broken promises.
I was personally responsible for laundering the cash under the direct orders of the individuals mentioned just before.
Getting it all down?
Yeah, everything I can remember.
Should be more than enough to put our friends away from Sister Island.
Jake's sending someone over later to transcribe the tapes for the judge.
Should make fascinating reading.
Have you seen Anna this morning?
Yeah, I just came from her and Jake. She's working at beefing up your protection.
Yeah, I wish she would worry more about herself and Robin.
I've got her to assign Sam and Eric to watch Robin.
And what about putting someone on Anna?
And I've asked Lois to keep an eye on her.
Did you tell her that?
She's not big on bodyguards.
Yeah, well, in this case, what she does not know may just save her.
Well, one of the reasons I came over, you mentioned yesterday you had an idea to protect the both of them.
I do.
Well, I think it has something to do with this New Orleans. It's mob involved, isn't it?
Yes. I cannot tell you how, though.
Doesn't matter, I'll find out.
That would be a mistake. I do have one favor to ask you. I would like you to help me escape from General Hospital today. Take care of the rest.
All I have to do is bust you out of here.
There is no other way.
Even if I agreed in principle, I couldn't do it to Anna.
You want Anna and Robin protected, don't you?
And how's Spring and you going to accomplish that?
I know about Lorleon. And I know exactly how to use it to get whatever I want.
Okay. I'm listening.
You were onto it a long time ago. You just never realized exactly what you had.
And what was that?
Juice. Heat. Leverage. Power.
Could we be a little more specific?
Lorleon is the key, and the door that it unlocks could just bring Angus Mackay to his knees.
Well, I knew it figured, but I didn't know how deeply.
You know, you did well to uncover it in the first place. There's no way you could have found out exactly what it meant. Angus would have killed you on the spot. If he'd even the slightest idea you could link Lorleon to his name, or if he thought you even realized what it meant.
And what does it mean?
I can't tell you that.
Well, why the hell not?
Because it cuts too deeply, that's why not. I'm violating a sacred trust just telling you about it.
But you're asking me to violate any number of laws to do what?
It's probably the best way we have to protect Anna and Robin.
Then why can't you give me even a broad idea of what we're talking about here?
All I can tell you is this is extremely important to Angus. It is personally important to the man.
Personal? Professional? I didn't realize thugs knew any difference.
Angus doesn't. That is why you have to get me out of here today. I want you to take me over to the prison where I can talk to him. Now, can you get me over there today? Would you do that much?
Probably, if I thought it was important enough.
Oh, it is important. Angus is probably Robin and Anna's best hope.
What can he do for them behind bars?
Oh, he is still a very powerful man. When Angus says jump, the mob asks how high. Now, where he is located at this point doesn't make any difference. He can still promise to guarantee their protection, and he can make it stick.
If you can convince him it's worthwhile.
Lorleon can.
This secret is that strong?
I would never use it to save myself, but there is nothing I will not do to save Anna and Robin. If I have to threaten to blow the secret of Lorleon to keep them safe, then so be it.
And what if you have to carry out the threat?
Then God help us all.
So, Lorleon is the threat, the axe, if you care to call it that, hanging over Angus Mackay's head. Boy, I wish I'd known that earlier.
It is our whole card. All we have to do is use it, and I think now is the time. Now, can you help me?
Can't you talk to him over the phone?
No. I have to go over there and see him in person. When Angus sees the look in my eye, he'll know that I mean business. If he even has the slightest suspicion I'm going to talk about Lorleon, he'll call my bluff. Now, if I meet Angus in person, I can't be denied. How can you help me to do that?
One way or another.